I think we're having good discussions. I think everybody wants to find a solution.
Kevin McCarthy, as the day began, outwardly optimistic, but who, once again, when the votes were tallied, failed to win Speaker of the House multiple times again. One Republican clearly aiming to ratchet the embarrassment even further.
I rise to nominate Donald Trump for the position of Speaker of the House.
Trump, of course, did not win the speakership. More to the point, neither did McCarthy, favored by most Republicans, but in a deadlocked process that's now lasted longer than any such election since the mid-1800s. The result, each round.
No member-elect having received a majority of the votes cast, a speaker has not been elected.
And so more Republican arm twisting, battling with the handful of hardline McCarthy opponents as cameras watched. Rumors of a breakthrough, but none came. The two sides dug in still.
You don't ever have to ask me again if I'm a no. You never have to ask me again if I'm a no on Kevin McCarthy. I will never vote for Kevin McCarthy.
It leaves Republicans as divided as ever, signaling that when they do begin legislating, it'll be complicated, as Democrats raise the alarm already.
The historic dysfunction that we are seeing, this intra-party fight that the American people have been drawn into, is imperiling our national security. It will imperil the ability of this government to deliver basic services.
So, Paul, I think this was dismissed as a bit of a spectacle at first, but there are some, serious questions now about where they go from here.
Yeah, well, noon tomorrow, they're back at it. As they adjourn tonight, there was talk of the two sides closing in on a possible deal, but even then, it's unclear if it'd be enough to get McCarthy past the finish line. It's also unclear how much McCarthy might have negotiated away in efforts to get enough naysayers on side. And even if he somehow does make it to the Speaker's job tomorrow, the Republican Party he'd lead has taken a serious hit this week and remains divided and runs the risk of more chaos at any time. If, by the way, there is no deal by noon tomorrow, it's yet more rounds of voting and more risk of failure for all.
All right, Paul Hunter in Washington. Thanks, Paul.
You're welcome.